Hi, myself Yogesh Joshi from Indian Chemical News, and today we are at the booth of Grauer and Weil, which is an India company based out of Ahmedabad, Mumbai. Okay, and we have with us Mr. Hemant Dange and Mr. Mahesh Aradhye. So you are the AVP for the paints division in the company. Welcome, sir. Can you talk a little bit about what Grauer and Weil is all about?
Yeah, Grauer and Weil is a flagship company with a chemical division. Our major portfolios of plating chemicals. We have a different segments. One is a plating chemical, that is PT chemicals. Then we have a engineering division. We have lubricant division. We have a paint division. We represent paint division. Also, we have a mall division, that is Growell 101, based in Kandivali. And yes, we are near 2,000 crore of turnover. Paint is the second largest segment in our organization, which is growing at a pace of 30 to 35% per annum. And we had recently crossed 200 crores of market share in high performance coating. And yes, we are in paints have a different verticals. One is your high performance coating. Then we have a pipeline coatings. We have a aerospace coatings, and we have a marine coatings as well as OEM coatings. Especially OEMs is in majorly in Tata and commercial vehicles. But in HPC, yes, we are majorly shares of 80% in oil and gas industry where the major projects are going on. Also, we are in pipe industry where WRS and NSF based products are required, as well as the make to the order products only.
So what is your distribution strategy? How do you sell?
We directly sell to the end clients and the fabricators as well as the contractors. It is not a distribution network or a dealer network. There are very few associate with us in the past and still continuing in the dealer network. But as a major focus, we are direct to the customer only.
And where are your manufacturing plants located in India?
With paints, yes, we have at present two plants. One is in Dadra Nagar Haveli near Vapi. Another is in Barotiwala, that is Baddi. Now company has announced one more expansion plant near Dadra itself, which will be the three times the capacity of existing manufacturing facility.
So when it comes to paints, it's a pretty specialized segment, and it requires a lot of R&D. So I think, sir, you are the right person to
Yeah,
share some insights about
yeah.
it.
We have come up across with with the segment in protective coatings as well as aerospace coatings, as well as the coatings which are required by the marine areas, and very specialized coatings were developed by us. For example, the coatings which are required for the cryogenic tanks, coatings which are required for the cryogenic pipelines, then potable water pipelines. These are the coatings which were developed by us, and these are the fast moving cakes in the market. Yes, and we are catering to the most of the pipeline industry requirement, and we are number one as a preferred supplier of pipeline coatings.
Huh.
Having uh, our associations or what we call approvals specifically, we are the first Indian company to get approval from NSF. We are the first company to get approval as a AS certified company, AS 9100, for which is a qualification for the aerospace product. We are the first company, and all those things makes our products very very lucrative, makes our products very very satisfying to the customers because of these type of approvals. So getting those approvals, converting those approvals into the business is his job. Okay, but making that particular product, yes, definitely we work into the in a synchronized way to meet the product requirement, customers requirement, and the certification requirement, which is most critical.
Wonderful.
Vedananta Copies, we are major supplier to aerospace industry where BrahMos is our main client.
Agni.
Great, wonderful. Because in paints, what we are seeing is, as you talked about, automotive is coming up huge, these electric, because of this electric EVs in aerospace also. I think there are a lot of innovations which are disruptions are happening. So how are you placed in terms of addressing these new upcoming segments?
Yeah, the opportunity is there, but our limitations is there in the technology. Since this is completely make in India, we are 100% independent Indian made paint manufacturer. But in automobile industry, people prefer to have a tie-ups with some of the foreign collaborators, which we don't have. We are 100% indigenously developed product, and yes, opportunities is there, and we will try to cater that market also.
Sounds good. In terms of your international presence, how are you placed? Can you talk about your geographical spread?
Yes, yes. Export we are planning. At present, we had just very few in the African market. We had started in African market, but my plating chemicals and other divisions are all over the world, and exporting to various countries, including US, UK. That is plating chemicals, not in the paints. But paint, yes. In future we will focus on the export market.
Sir, again to you, question related to R&D. We see especially global companies investing a lot on R&D, but somehow that percentage is quite minuscule when we come to India. So how are you placed in terms of planning your capex for the R&D side?
This is one of the important questions that you have asked. We have invested almost at this moment of time more than 27 crores only in equipments, in the R&D equipments. Okay, our R&D is full of equipments, right from IR to XDR. All the equipments we have it. You just name the equipment required for the paint, and we have it. Okay, as far as AS is concerned, we need maximum number of testings. Aerospace coatings and defense coatings are concerned, and all these equipments been procured by us, utilized by us. Having association with transocean coatings, we have got very high degree of corrosion resistant materials. Okay, we develop indigenously, and these indigenously developed materials are also catering into the Indian market. And all the equipments, all the inputs which are required for it are with us. That's why the development is little easy for us. And we are investing into machines. We are investing into the manpower.
Capex is there.
Capex is huge as far as the development is.
Of the overall turnover?
Not less than 15%.
That's impressive. That's pretty impressive. Okay, great, wonderful. So another question is related to digitalization. So across, I believe there is a lot of traction around this subject, and which is, I think, is a necessity. It is not a buzzword anymore. So first, I'll check with you in terms of your R&D lab digitalization. How?
We work on SAP, and whatever the formulations that we are doing, or whatever the work that we are catering, let it be in terms of developing a formula or putting the formula into the system for the working into that. It's all carried out by my team.
Automated, or other than SAP, you are also using automation?
Yes, I have got few different softwares which are from transocean coatings, and these are synchronized with the SAP. Okay, as far as my team is concerned, yes, all my appraisals, team appraisals, I carry out digitally.
And how about you, sir? Overall, how is
The process of marketing is the same, but yes, the digitalization is required, because today the requirement of feedback or the support from the market is expected. It's very high. Expectation is very high. The moment you place an order, you need a material to be distributed to the customer immediately. So on the shelf, yes, it is on the
supply chain you are saying that is digitalized. How about manufacturing plant?
Yeah, it is a completely automated.
Okay.
Only the processing is manual. Otherwise, all the process is automated, and it is linked to the SAP.
I see.
It is linked to the SAP, even including your supply chain, stores, stacking of the material, identification of the material is digitalized.
I see. And with respect to Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, these are the flagship programs which the Indian government is currently, promoting. How are you placed in terms of, leveraging these programs? For you?
Yes, it is a big opportunity. Yes, the government is looking for Make in India concept where we Indian paint manufacturer or Indian companies have a bigger opportunity compared to the foreign collaborators. And yes, in Make in India concept, our management is very clear, especially on the defense and aerospace. Whatever the investment capex are required, they are ready to open to give the Make in India concept support completely. With respect to yes, other industry, other segment like OEM, HPC, that we are indigenously making in India itself. So it's 100% Make in India what we are doing it.
Nice to know that. Yes, sir, please. You are showing something.
This is something which is completely indigenous development, and nobody else, no other paint industry in India is capable of developing such type of a product. This is underwater application of a coating.
Okay.
And we are not talking only about the underwater, we are talking about the undersea water conditions, where all the coatings which are required are normally
Okay.
applied onto the salt free surface
Okay.
like this. You can apply this even into the seawater. This is applied inside the water, applied outside the water.